All right, so next up, let's take a look at Colorado versus Marquette. Colorado getting an impressive win over Florida today, breaking 100 points, but also giving up 100 points at the same time. A little questionable defense. As for Marquette, you get Tyler Kolek back, but also kind of have a scare against Western Kentucky. They ultimately separated in the second half, but that first half, they were down going into halftime. A little scary there for Marquette, but they get Tyler Kolek back, they get the best player back, and get the win in the end. This sets up a pretty good matchup here, 10 versus 2 seed, and I think this game's going to be pretty close. Colorado getting hot at the right time. All right, made a run in the Pac-12 tournament. They've kind of been kind of iffy all year, kind of been up and down, but they are talented enough to play with anybody in the country, I think. As for Marquette, went through the Big East, pretty good record. All right, obviously played Uconn and Marquette. We'll get to their schedule in a second, led by Jones, Iguodaro, and like I said, Kolek. That's for Colorado, led by Simpson and Eddie Lampkin. Let's look at Colorado's schedule a little bit here as far as tournament teams are concerned. In the non-con, only really played Colorado State. That was a tournament team. Lost to them by 5. Lost to Arizona pretty badly a couple times in conference play. They beat Washington State, though, which did win their first-round matchup, and then ultimately they lose to Oregon in the Pac-12 championship. As for Marquette, pretty tough schedule. All right, tournament teams, they beat Illinois. They beat Kansas. Lost to Purdue by 3. Lost to Wisconsin. Beat Texas. Beat Creighton. Where's Uconn? Lost to Uconn right here, all right, by close to 30. And then lost to Uconn again, but a little closer. So ultimately they lost to Uconn 3 times, all right. And then beat Creighton and a couple other, like I said, impressive non-conference victories. Marquette, though, kind of a weird year. Like I said, they lose Kolek a little bit towards conference tournament play, and then go on a run to the championship regardless. Jones and Iguodaro played really good during that stretch. So I think what this game's ultimately going to come down to is we know Colorado is really athletic. I think they can match what Jones and Kolek do. Now, Colorado does not shoot near as good as some of these teams as far as Marquette is concerned, but they can put up some points. They get up and down the court, but they were just getting layup after layup today against Florida. Now, I think what's going to ultimately come down to is can they stop Iguodaro? All right, they can match Kolek and Jones, I think, but can Lampkin kind of shut down Iguodaro if they get matched up? And can he get him in foul trouble on the defensive end, if you know what I mean? But as far as the spread is concerned, looks like Marquette is favored by 3.5. Now, Shaka Smart, head coach for Marquette, has made some runs before, but also has been known to kind of bow out since that one Final Four run at VCU. Hasn't really gone super far in the tournament. And I think it comes to an end here for Marquette. I think Colorado gets the win here. That scare versus Western Kentucky today against Marquette is a little worrisome to me. I know they got Kolek back. He's getting back in the groove of things, but still that's a little worrisome. And I'm pretty high on Colorado. They looked impressive to me when I watched them. I know it's been kind of close games, but they look talented enough to really play with almost anybody. And I think Colorado's going to get the win here. It's not going to be by much. I would say less than 5, but I think Colorado gets the win over Marquette in the end. Who do you think wins this game and why? Let me know down in the comment section. Make sure to like this video, and most importantly, subscribe.